Well, to celebrate World Braille Day, I thought I'd have a go at demonstrating a new feature of MuseScore 4.2, which enables Braille music input, which is super exciting. So I've got MuseScore open here, and you would need to make sure that you've got the Braille panel enabled, which I do, but if you didn't, you would go to Preferences, which is Command comma on a Mac, and then Shift tab up brings you to the Braille preferences, and tab across to change the only thing you would need to change, which is to make sure that the Show Braille Panel checkbox is ticked by pressing Return. And then tab twice and Enter, and you're back to MuseScore. So I only need to remember two things to input music using Braille music notation. The first is that I've got to highlight the Braille panel. So if I tab, now the Braille panel is active. And the second thing is that I'm going to use note input mode by pressing N. And N toggles note input mode on and off. So those two things are done, and now I should be able to go ahead and enter something using Braille music notation. Which is really exciting. Yeah, this is really, really marvellous. So maybe it's useful to just note that you can notate particular pitches. So if I wanted a C1, the lowest C on a piano, that's .4, followed by my C. That's rather low. And C2 is dots 4 and 5. C3 is dots 4, 5 and 6. C4 or middle C is dot 5. C5 is dots 4 and 6. C6 is dots 5 and 6. And then dot 6 on its own. And there is an octave higher, which should be dot 6 twice. But I haven't successfully inputted that using the Braille music function so far. If you are a Brailleist and you're not familiar with Braille music, it is a really beautiful, logical system. And the key thing to remember really is that notes C to B are represented using the letters D to J, which sounds a bit odd. But the reason is that it's using the solfa system. So D is actually for do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And the pitch components are inputted, are represented using dots 1, 2, 4 and 5. And the rhythmic component of your note is represented by dots 3 and 6. So when I inputted my scale, I used quavers, and actually that means there's no dot 3 or dot 6. A crotchet would be dot 6. A minim would be dot 3. And a semibreve would be both dots 3 and 6. So that was rather shrill. Yeah, a really, really beautiful, logical, thought-provoking, fascinating music notation system. So happy World Braille Day.